everybody! This is Two Bad Dudes Gaming. I'm Gerald.
I'm Brian.
And we're going to be playing a different game. A type that we actually haven't played before.
Nope.
Normally we're doing all the beat-em-ups.
Yep.
We're taking a little break from that. We're now going to do a shoot-em-up.
Yep. But, no. It's not a shoot-em-up. It's bullet hell.
Shoot-em-ups. Bullet hell is a subgenre of shoot-em-ups. And this is the first game from the studio Cave, who you might know them in America, in the West at least. They released Death Smiles.
Yep.
They released
on Xbox.
On Xbox, yeah. I've actually got my box sitting right there.
Yep.
The collector's edition.
I got the same thing.
Yep. They also released Shin Megami Tensei Imagine, the MMO, I believe.
Yep, I played that.
Which is weird, because it's unlike any other thing they did.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought they did it.
I actually don't know if they developed that or not, if they just released it or something, or some publisher or whatever. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Not sure either. And this was their first game, and they are most well known for their bullet hell games. And what is a bullet hell game? Well, it's
Game's got a lot of bullets?
Well, that's effectively, yeah. I mean, it's a shooter, like a typically top-down or side-scrolling shooter, where there is just a gigantic number of bullets, where the objective is basically bullet survival.
So, how many bullets do you have to have on the screen to make it a bullet hell game?
I'm sure that some crazy person has got some sort of
87 per minute?
Is it some sort of weird metric? But, yeah, this was released by Atlas in America. Let's see, we got 3 different ships here. I like green, so I'm gonna go with green. But,
see, no,
this is...
there's 2 different kinds of bombs. There's a laser bomb and a spread bomb.
Ah.
Depending on if you're doing a laser while you bomb.
You're talking like we played this game already.
I was just observing.
Just observing, yeah. There's 2 types of bombs, and then there's 2 types of shooting.
But there's only 2 buttons.
You can tap the shoots, your shots to move fast, or you can hold it down, and you've got a laser which moves you much more slowly, but it's also significantly more powerful.
Yep.
So I love these sorts of games. I'm not necessarily great at them. It takes me a little while to, learn everything of them and get the rhythm down. Yep. I do love these games. Like, did you ever play a game that came out, which is an American game actually, that came out on Steam called Jamestown?
Yeah, I played the shit out of Jamestown.
Jamestown was great. It also had a fantastic concept.
I like the combo system it had too.
Yeah, it's a very similar combo system to a game called Mars Matrix.
Yeah, like there's a lot of shooter games that get made like this nowadays.
Well,
they all add different their own little thing to it,
or whatever.
Yeah, and
But a lot of the very popular ones are done by Cave. Cave also did one called Esplegluda, another one called Mushihime-sama, which was one where you played like a bug lady.
Huh.
And you fought insects. It was a really good one.
Huh.
I love that one a lot. But all of their shooters are pretty terrific if you like those sorts of games.
Yeah.
So. If you don't like shooters, these are gonna make you hate them.
And this is also one of those. It's not like your regular shooter like R-Type or whatever.
No.
Gradius, where
a lot of the
it's the same patterns.
Yeah, a lot of the strategy in those games is more
memorization.
Well, no, it's more how to build up your ship. And how do you want to build it up? Well, this one it's a very linear.
Right. Yeah. But it's also like memorization. Like you can't memorize. I mean, you can memorize the type of enemies that show up in this, but as far as like shot patterns, like a lot of them are directed right at the player.
Right.
Instead of just the same shot every time.
And so much of these games, as Brian just demonstrated there, is bomb management.
Yeah.
This is virtually how you survive these games, is using your bombs effectively.
Your bombs are your extra lives.
Yeah, effectively. And nothing is more frustrating than pressing the bomb button as soon as you die.
Yeah.
Which happens quite a lot.
Yeah, but the hitbox on these is different.
Yes, this is, I believe, one of the first games that did this. Normally, before this game came out in 1995.
Yeah.
And normally... Oops.
Yeah, I died.
Normally, how games worked was if any enemy or any bullet touched any part of your plane, that was it.
Yep.
But in these games, it's the center pixel is has to be hit.
Cockpit.
Yep, good way of putting it. And so, as long as nothing hits that, then you're okay.
Yep. I need the bomb.
So,
unfortunately, these types of games
require a lot of concentration.
Yeah. Well, man, I'm doing bad real quick.
Badly?
Yeah. Terribly?
Let's use adverbs correctly.
I do bad.
I do bad.
I do bad lots.
Yeah, these games are... They've got a dedicated small audience in America. I believe it's a pretty small audience in Japan, too, of maniacs who just want to prove they can one-coin them, because these are... I mean, any one hit, one touch, and that's it.
Well, do you think it's advantageous to have more than one person playing this at the same time?
If you can coordinate your bomb usage, it can help, but it can also hurt because you oftentimes confuse who is whom.
Yeah,
which has happened.
I mean, we got
times.
more bullet cover or more, spray.
Yes, and
on
you
the
also
screen, and you got the more bullets. Do you know if it adds more enemies? Because I know some games did that.
That's a good question. I'm not sure about that.
Like either or the bosses have more health or something.
I have a very good friend, one of the preeminent, in my opinion, game journalists out there, Heidi Kemps, who knows the people at Cave and I believe has visited their studios and might be able to answer that. I will ask her. So she is also very, very knowledgeable on these games and is much better at them than I am.
Yeah, as growing up as a kid, I always liked just putting a quarter in and playing the shooters. Just there's a lot of shit going on the screen. It was just entertaining to. Like it was you weren't gonna get to the end no matter what, but it was cool to see how far you could get on a quarter.
What was interesting, this came out in '95, and in '95, well, we were kids still. Whoa, yeah, we were still kids. But before that, shooters were a lot slower paced.
Yeah,
let's say.
Like 1942.
Yeah, 1942 I think is a good example. Those games were, a couple of planes come out.
Yeah.
Which is weird because those games were still hard. I never beat 1942.
I beat Sky Shark, which was similar to 1942.
Okay, but in 1942 you didn't have bombs, you just had the ability to flip your plane and not get killed.
That was in the newer ones. The old one you didn't. On the really old one?
The first one you did.
Not on regular Nintendo.
Oh, I'm thinking of the arcade.
Yeah, I don't know which one came out first on that.
I think the arcade came out first. It was... And then they came out with a new version.
Yeah, I'm sure they couldn't handle the flipping and
just too many frames.
Too many things going on.
Yeah, if you ever want a great joke, you can load up a Nintendo game with one of these shooters and just watch the slowdown.
Yeah.
Because there was like 2 megs of RAM.
Yep.
And so there wasn't a lot that they could have going on at once without something just choking.
Yep. So you think the Dreamcast was one of the first good systems to be able to handle it?
Saturn.
Okay.
Saturn was I think DonPachi or DonPachi got onto Saturn.
Yeah.
And that was like the Sega systems in general were because the Sega was just very good at sprite management, sprite memory.
Weren't they also more arcade oriented?
Yes. And just in general, always the better version when it came to a game that was sprite-based was always on the Sega system.
Yeah.
I didn't own any Sega systems until the Dreamcast. And I still have my Dreamcast sitting in front of me.
I got 2.
I had to buy 2 because one was not launching Shenmue when that first came out, and we couldn't have that.
Yeah, you can't not. Hey, Rio.
Had to have Shenmue running.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Rio. You want some hot dogs, man? It's my fondest memory. Have you even died yet?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I'm bad at this.
I would need to go back and rewatch this to know if I'm pretty sure that I have. But,
I don't know if you have.
I have been trying...
I don't think you have.
I've been trying to concentrate...
I pressed my bomb. That is bullshit. Assholes.
I've been trying to concentrate and talk at the same time and have something interesting to say to our wonderful viewers.
Yep.
I have no bombs anymore.
Yep.
Brian, it's all up to you.
Oh, I got this. And then I'll die and I'll have more bombs, so it'll be good.
I'll probably die too very soon, I'm sure.
There's a bomb.
Bomb.
Don't die getting it.
Got it. But, yeah, there were... Yeah, one of my favorite ones of these was a game I actually played in the arcade, called Mars Matrix. One of my absolute favorites. Did you ever play Gigawing for the Dreamcast?
I think so.
Yeah, I love Gigawing. The thing with Gigawing is I just don't believe that it is possible to beat that game in one life.
Yeah.
I just don't believe it. I'm sure that maybe there's people on YouTube who have proven me wrong.
Oh yeah, there's always people on YouTube proving you wrong.
Yes, but it just didn't seem possible. While Mars Matrix, it seemed totally possible. You just had to be really, really good. And in fact, Mars Matrix was interesting because the Dreamcast game, as you got more as you leveled up in the game, you could buy certain abilities. And one of the things you could buy were actually videos of each level being done without dying.
Huh. That's interesting.
And... See? I died.
I did too. Again.
But that was really neat, because that was basically proving to the person who bought the game, like, yeah, you can do this, and we're going to show you how to do it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Mars Matrix was one of the great classics. It's was never very popular when it came out, and is probably forgotten by all except, you know, the hardcore shoot-'em-up fan.
Mm-hmm.
Bandits closing in. Watch your tail.
I love how that sounds like Albert Brooks. I know you don't know who Albert Brooks is, but...
Nope.
Anyone who knows who that is, that's a funny joke. Whoa! Yeah, this was a game where you hit the enemies and you could die. The later games, I believe, hitting the enemies actually wouldn't kill you.
Yeah.
It was only the bullets that would do the damage, because there were enough of them.
Yeah.
So, the enemies, it seemed like hitting the enemies was almost superfluous. So yeah, Gigawing, I remember that one very well. Gigawing 2 as well. There we go, I believe I'm at max power now, so... You go ahead and... there we go, and I'm dead. Let's try this one. You've got this, Brian.
No. No.
You're so good at this.
No.
You're so good.
No. No.
Yeah, so far, you have to tell us what you think, how we're doing here. And you know what? If you're mean, we can take it.
Yeah, we're not bitches.
Well, hey, no, we're...
What?
As someone said, if you don't want criticism, don't do anything ever.
Yeah. You get the bomb, you're better at bombs than me.
There you go, Brian.
Thanks. I hit my bomb. Yeah.
Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to let go.
That's just to get him. It doesn't matter.
And there is a combo system in this, but the combo system really only works with one player, because you have to be able to move around and just shoot everything that you can.
Forever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you have to, like, you can't have any delay between getting the ships. The shooting the ships, I should say.
Yeah, destroying shit.
Yes. So, you played Death Smiles, right?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
I liked it.
I liked it a lot. I
didn't beat it as many times as I did Odomedia, so...
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get that.
It's alright.
We'll make it. But
Maybe.
there, you take those. I was very disappointed.
Covered me.
I got you.
Damn it! You didn't cover me at all.
I was shooting things. That's as much as I could cover you. But
yeah.
I was very disappointed because I read a review of Death Smiles that gave away the last boss, which is tremendously awful to do that.
Yeah.
The last boss, I wouldn't even want to mention.
You're not gonna say anything because we're gonna play it later.
No, we will play Death Smiles, and we will not give it. That last boss is amazing. It's tremendous. It's fantastic.
Yep.
And anyone who gives that away in a review, you reviewers should be shot.
Yep.
Please continue.
Alright, I got this.
Get that MP, Brian.
Yep. I did it. Alright.
Okay, you need to get some bombs, Brian. You need to start using your bombs.
Yep. Because I'll die and then I'll get more bombs.
Use your bombs, Brian.
Yep.
Oh no, come on. That's terrible, Gerald.
Yep. Oh no, you had to continue more than once. Terrible.
Yeah, the game is at least a little bit forgiving in that if you continue, you get immediate full power, which I guess is a motivator to throw in some more coins.
Yep. Fuck.
Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian.
Assholes.
Watch your language.
Whatever.
We're on YouTube. I believe they censor you for saying bad words.
Yeah.
You can't say swear words on YouTube. So we should, you have to tell us, guys, what you think of these shooters, because I don't think anybody really does these shooters too much, because they're just not very popular, and maybe there's a reason for that.
Yeah, or it's just people one coin in it.
Yeah. One coin in.
And we're way more entertaining than that.
Well, yeah, well, depends on what...
Because they're probably not talking at all.
No, well, it takes quite some effort to talk and be able to avoid things like I didn't right there.
It's alright. You get the max power one. Because I got almost all yours. Alright.
Concentrate, kid.
Yeah, thanks, Albert Brooks. He said concentrate, which is exactly what you need to do in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. Actually, I need to get where you are.
So we both hit it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't it start shooting at the middle or something?
We'll find out. Whoa!
Yeah, there it is. Alright,
Nice.
I got it.
Good job.
No!
I pressed bomb the second I died. Which...
Oh, the whole orb hit you? That's bullshit. Alright, alternate bombs, because fuck that. Oof. Man. Alright, well, we're gonna finish this game next time.
Yes. Next time on Two Bad Dudes, you will continue this.
Yes. You will continue this.